What's going on, YouTube? You already know, man. This your boy, Hypetalk Eagle, representing the Philadelphia Eagles by way of New Jersey. You already know, man. Shout out to my first-time viewers. Shout out to my last-time viewers. Shout out to the people that's viewing this video rather religiously or in passing. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell so you will be notified when I go on live, man. You already know, man. This video is brought to you by Hypewave91.com. Hypewave91.com, man. Merch made for comfort. Listen, man, it's a new year, man, 2026, right? And I don't do the New Year's resolution and all of that stuff. I don't do that, right? But I do have goals, though. I do have goals. And a couple of my goals I actually started. One of my goals is to stop smoking, right? That's one of my goals. And it's getting handled right now, you know what I mean? It's getting handled right now, no more smoking. Another one of my goals is to actually work out. So I took a before picture, which is me now, you know what I mean? Pretty much a side-by-side picture. And, you know, I'm gonna compare that, you know, in the next 3 months, 4 months and stuff like that, you know what I mean? I'm ready to get this body right, you know what I mean? Health is wealth, you know what I mean? I feel like if I do work out, then I would be more focused on whatever goal that I want to achieve in 2026, and that's the main thing, you know what I mean? Keep the main thing, you feel what I'm saying? So that's that, you know what I mean? But other than that, man, hopefully y'all have goals, man. Continue to prosper, and you know, continue to, you know, keep on that, whatever you keeping on that, you know what I mean? That's just a little message from the Hypetalk Eagle. You already know, man. All right, man, so let's talk a little bit about the Eagles real quick. Then you gotta get some water. Let's talk about the Eagles real quick. You know, this hype talk, and I want to get into some potential matchups first, right? So, some potential matchups is the LA Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. I don't really fear either of those teams going in, but also, you know, especially us offensively, we are very inconsistent. What's going on? What's up? What's up? We are very inconsistent on the offensive side, you know, and you know the mistakes that we made offensively throughout the during the season, a regular season, we cannot do that in the playoffs. I just want to, you know, I want to make that clear. We cannot do that in the playoffs. You know what I mean? I feel like the back half of the season, we should have cleaned up. You know what I mean? We should have cleaned up some running protections or whatever we need to clean up. You know what I mean? But I do want to give Kevin Patullo credit, right? These last couple of games, Kevin Patullo have been a little bit creative offensively. You know what I mean? Except for the Bills game. I feel like he regressed during the Bills game. But that's neither here nor there, right? We should be going back to watch all type of film, right? And this is my thing, right? Going into this last game versus the Washington Commanders, right? We don't really need a win. You know what I mean? Let the Washington Commanders game be the bye week for some of the starters. You know what I mean? What's good, y'all? What's good, man? Hopefully y'all have a blessed day, man. You know what I mean? Happy New Year. Have a blessed day. You feel what I'm saying? Keep my eyes on the road. Oh, I'm good. I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm good. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, we should rest some of the starters. You know what I mean? That should be our bye week for some of the starters. I say it like this, right? At least give a quarter to some of the starters, right? I feel like Jalen Hurts need 1 quarter. Let Smitty get over 1,000 yards. You know what I mean? Let him get over 1,000 yards. That's a quarter right there. You feel what I mean? Blessings. You already know, man. I'm from Jersey. Let Smitty get his, you know what I mean? Let Smitty get over 1,000 yards. You know what I mean? Let him get a quarter. You feel me? A couple of offensive linemen. You know what I mean? Let Jordan Mailata go out there. Give him 1 quarter. I feel like certain starters should get a quarter, right? I feel like you should rest a couple of defensive pieces, right? Rest Zach Bond. Let Jahad Campbell go out there, right? Rest Nakobe Dean. Let Jeremiah try to go there, right? Rest Quinyon Mitchell, rest Marcus Epps, or give Marcus Epps a quarter. Either way, let Sidney Brown go out there, right? Rest Reed Blankenship. So some of the defensive starters need rest. Bro, you need to be saying forward only. Oh, no, I'm good. You feel what I'm saying? Listen, I'm good. You know what I mean? But thank y'all for being concerned. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Shout out to the hype fan community. Thank y'all for being concerned. Thank y'all for caring about my well-being while I'm driving and everything. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You feel what I'm saying? And actually, I am looking forward. But, yeah, man, you know what I mean? I feel like we should go in there, rest a couple of starters and everything like that, you know, or at least give some starters a quarter. The first quarter, and then that's it. You know what I mean? The first quarter, and then that's it. That's all I'm expecting. Going into the playoffs, though, I do have hope, but I'm not going to sit here and say I have a lot of hope like I did last year. Last year, everything was fucking steamrolling. Actually, if you want to be technical, if you want to be honest, last year offense, right? It was pretty much similar to this year's offense. And what I mean by that is the passing game wasn't all of that neither. I think Jalen Hurts only threw like 18 touchdown passes, right? Because Saquon Barkley took the boatload. So the offense of the 2024-2025 season, right? Last year, the Super Bowl year, that didn't look all that well oiled except for the running game. This year, it's pretty much the same. It's just the fact that Jalen Hurts got a little bit more passing yards. You know what I mean? A little bit more passing touchdowns, you know? But when you go back and look at it, our defense was good last year. Our defense is good this year. Our offense was okay last year, with the exception of Saquon Barkley running for 2,000. Other than that, our offense was okay. This year, our offense is okay. A little hiccup, you know what I mean? A little bit of hiccups from here and there. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I mean? So I think that, you know, going into the playoffs, do I fear any team? I don't. The only team I fear is the Philadelphia Eagles, which is us. Because I don't know what we are capable of on the offensive side of the ball. That's it. I don't know what we're capable of on the offensive side of the ball. You know, I can't predict. I cannot predict what Kevin Patullo was going to pull out the hat. I don't know what he's going to do. You know what I mean? I don't know what he's going to do. Honestly. But I tell you one thing, though. He better be coming out the gate. He better be coming out the gate with something. I don't care. At that point, listen, this is the playoffs, right? In the playoffs, all of that conservative stuff don't matter. It's either you win or you go home, period. You know what I mean? What's going on, man? You already know what's going on. It's either you win or you're going home, period. He is a real legend in the man community. I don't know what that means. I don't know what the man community means, but I am a legend in the hype fan Eagle community for sure. Blessings from Australia. Oh, all right. You already know, man. Blessings to you, man. Happy New Year. Is it even a New Year over there yet? Because I know, like, different places got different time zones. They got different years. I know somewhere in the world, they still like in 2014 or something like that. They go by a whole different year and time zone. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's the only thing I fear. The only thing I fear is the Philadelphia Eagles offensive coordinator, I want to say. Not the offense, the offensive coordinator. I fear the Philadelphia Eagles offensive coordinator because I don't know what type of schemes he's going to come up with or what type of play calling he's going to come up with. I do trust Vic Fangio because we do have the hottest defense in the league right now. We got one of the hottest defenses in the league right now. So I'm never worried about the defense. The defense always come to play, but it's going to come to a point in time when the defense will get tired. And it's up to the offense to step up. You know what I mean? It's up to the offense to step up, to Jalen Hurts to make the right reads, and it's up to Kevin Patullo to scheme up the right play calls. You know what I mean? It's up to Kevin Patullo to say calls. We have New Year's first. New Year, brother. Okay. Happy New Year. You know what I mean? Happy New Year. Hottest defense in the league. Yes, we do have the hottest defense in the league. The very good defense, but come on, man, the Philadelphia Eagles defense is undeniable. Y'all be letting teams score 35 on y'all. Like, y'all got to go back and forth with other teams. We don't do that. The only place where we struggle at is the offensive side of the ball. That's it. We only be allowing less than 15 points. That's y'all. Like, y'all got a good defense, but that's y'all going back and forth with every other team. You know what I mean? We don't have to worry about that. We don't have to worry about that. And, yo, on top of that, right, I was watching the HBO Max series, Hard Knocks, right? And I'm like, bro, the Philadelphia Eagles, this is off topic, but the Philadelphia Eagles got one of the best greetings in all of football. Like, go Birds. You don't hear nobody say go Cowboys or go NY Giants or go Command. No, go Birds. Like, when we greet each other, we ain't got to say nothing. I ain't even got to know you, bro. All it takes is a go Birds. As soon as I see you got some Eagles gear on, I could just go Birds. That's it. That's the best greeting in the world is go Birds. Go KC. Go Pats. Go Cowboys. Go Green Bay. That shit is corny. Corny. We got the best greeting in the world. As soon as we see somebody with any type of Eagles merch, go Birds. That shit fire, bro. That shit is fire. Fire. How fast am I going? I'm only going 71 miles. I'm doing the speed regulation on the highway. All right? Speed regulation on the highway. Feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like, yo, like I said, I don't want us to go into the last game playing any starters. And if we do play starters, let them play only a quarter. That's it. Let them get that warm-up going into the next game. You know what I mean? I know that I know that some people want us to get the number 2 seed, and that would give us back-to-back home games, I believe, when we get the number 2 seed, right? Back-to-back home games. But at this point, I don't care. We wasn't the number 1 seed last year. It don't matter to me. Can we beat the Commanders with a backup? Of course. Of course. Bengals on top. Bro, ain't this like 4 years in a row, 3 or 4 years in a row, Joe Burrow missed the playoffs? Get him out my top 5. Get him out my top 5. Easily. Healthy. Listen, the best ability is availability. If you're not healthy for your team, you gotta get out the top 5, bro. Listen, his talent is amazing. I love Joe Burrow, especially his talent, but he's not available. So you gotta get him out the top 5. At least we've made the supervision. I don't know what you're talking about. At least we made the supervision. Next year is our year. Everybody always say that. Next year is our year. Y'all sound like the Cowboys. Every year is the Cowboys' year. Like, no. I'm happy. Listen, I'm satisfied with the Philadelphia Eagles. Purdy better than Hurts. Burrow better than Hurts. No, now listen. Purdy is not better than Hurts. But I will say this, though. I like what I saw from Brock Purdy, right? Because this year he made me a believer. He made me a believer. He's doing it without a number 1 or a number 2 wide receiver. He's doing it without Fred Warner. The offensive line is banged up. The tight end is in and out of the lineup. So Brock Purdy made me a believer this year. I'm not going to hate. I am not going to hate on Brock Purdy. You know what I mean? I like Dak Prescott. Unfortunately, they don't have a defense. I'm not biased. I'm gonna call it like how I see it. Just because I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan, that don't mean that I gotta be 100% biased. No. And this is the thing about content creators, right? A lot of content creators, we aren't biased when it comes to our team. Some are delusional, like the Cowboys, but a lot of us aren't biased. A lot of us aren't delusional. You know what I mean? Dak Prescott is a very good quarterback. He just didn't have the defense this year. Do I believe in Jesus? Of course. Free Diggs. I don't know what Diggs done. I just see him in the media, and listen, brothers got drama going on with them. That's neither here nor there. They ain't on my day. You know what I mean? It's go Birds forever. We flock together, go Birds forever. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We ain't got, listen, our wide receivers ain't got to deal with none of that. You know what I mean? They might be divas. They might talk a lot in the media, but we ain't got to worry about them, having assault charges. You feel what I'm saying? We ain't got to worry about them having assault charges. That's what we don't got to worry about. We ain't got to worry about our wide receivers having assault charges. You know what I mean? Our cornerback and Quinyon Mitchell is quiet. We ain't got to worry about him faking no injuries.